nature. Really the hottest nigga, you gon' respect this lava. I'm shooting it if I pull it, boy, make sure you want this drama. I bring it to you like it's Law and Order SVU. Turn you to a vegetable, now you look good inside a soup. Family come from Bishopville, but I grew up in that Bronx Zoo where they shoot you dead in the street and then dance all on top of you and not do what.
Rikers Island story number 15. We're gonna talk about what they call juggling, and also we're gonna talk about gambling, because it goes hand in hand. Because either way, you gambling with your motherfucking life, if you gambling or if you juggling. Now, to begin with, the original term of juggling, I have no idea where that came from. That was just a system that already existed. Now, what juggling is that, let's talk in commissary terms. Let's say you have commissary and you don't have any snacks. All you have is food, right? Right? All you have is like soups and your sloppy joe and your tuna fish and all that other shit. So you go to another guy in your house and you're like, hey, I need some honey buns. You know, little late night snack, stuff like that. But you don't have what they want to trade you for. So being that you don't have it, it's basically like a loan sharking system. So the deal would be, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 honey buns, but when commissary come again next week, I want, let's say, 4 honey buns back, 6 honey buns back. And when you agree to the terms, you shake on it, the guy gives you what you needed. Okay, now here's the problem. The problem with juggling is that it's like a banking system. It's like the Federal Reserve. It's like you ask them for something, they'll give you what you're asking for, but they put interest on it. And if you're lucky, you could pay it back. If not, this is where the problems come in. Because if it gets to commissary next week, and let's say your mother or your bitch ain't put all the funds that you supposed to have, or you got a surcharge or some shit like that, you won't be able to pay that man back what you juggle for. And this is where it gets dangerous. Now, what is a guy who proclaims to be a gangster supposed to do when he gave you something for free? You were supposed to hold up your end of the bargain and you don't. This is where violence ensues. Over the simplest things like a couple honey buns, a couple soups, you know, people really get like their faces slashed open. Like people really get beat the hell up, jaws broken, stabbed in the neck. Or you'll just work yourself into a Maytag and extortion situation where they'll just extort you and make you do stuff until they feel like your debt is paid. And when it comes to that and the power that comes with that, your debt will never be paid. Like, it's not gonna be paid. So here you are, you just being extorted like a pussy nigga now. Because you couldn't wait to buy your own honey buns with your own money. Greed, and wanting more. Wanting more of the things that you do not need. That's what juggling is. Juggling is basically a loan sharking system. It's a loan system. I give you something, and when the time comes back for you to return the favor, you give me back with interest. If not, I'll fucking hurt you. That's what juggling is. I never participated in juggling. I always had a little bit more common sense than the average jail nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I could always see down the line, you know what I'm saying? Even back then when I was making all my worst decisions, I kind of knew what would come with it if I did what I did. I still willingly participated. But I knew the juggling thing is like, it's bad enough occasionally I gotta beat somebody up. Occasionally I gotta slap somebody up. You know what I'm saying? Just to set an example. Just so you can remain with a respectable name on Rikers Island. Like, I don't want you to juggle for me and then I really gotta like do something bad to you. And any old thing could happen. Like, your mother could die and she's the only person who was sending you money. Like, it be fucked up shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but moving on to gambling. Gambling is a dangerous thing in any jail. The gambling could cost you your life. Gambling could cause you to have $150 on your face for the rest of your life. But it's basically the same thing as juggling. It's about keeping your word. Keeping your word and not being greedy. Not offering more than what you really have. That's the thing about gambling and juggling, you feel me? Like, if you playing spades and y'all betting on the winning hand and you don't got 20 soups, what you betting 20 soups for? Stupid. If you betting a car and the cigarettes and you don't got a car and the cigarettes, what are you gambling a car and the cigarettes for, dummy? Just, you know what I'm saying? Just control them gambling urges. Like, you not on the block no more where you can ass bet and maybe get out of the situation if you never come around no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta wake up with these people every day. Like juggling and gambling, not only could it lead to you getting your face cut or you getting stabbed or you being a plate to a whole gang, but depending on where you at, if you owe somebody something, they'll take it out on your booty. Like they'll play with your butthole until they feel like the debt is fulfilled. And when you talking about jail and niggas doing a lot of time, whoever that guy is who deemed it necessary to even play with your butt and take your peanut butter, he getting ass. When he gonna stop doing that? Probably never. So yeah, juggling, gambling, not a smart thing to do. Not a smart thing to do at all. Like if you don't got it, then you don't got it, man. At the very worst, whatever jail you in gotta feed you 3 times a day anyway, so you better hold that down, man. Don't get yourself into a fucked up situation because you're being greedy and you want something else somebody else got. It's as simple as that, man.